There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bader puts it away for the out. Throw gets by him at second. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Houston, and on the mound in this one, Ryan Nelson. What do you look for here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. On the ground to third, and foul ball. The pitch. On the ground, right side. The tag, and he's out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, bases empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. That one missed. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. One out. Runner at second. At the plate, Bryce Harper. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
This one in the air, right field. 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Alec Bohm will hit next.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on.
Out there to center. Thomas gets under it. And that ends the inning. Top of the second, and now Blaze Alexander. Suarez back to work. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Adrian Del Castillo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. So up next, Tyler Locklear. Late swing fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Handles, throws to first, 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alec Thomas now. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a foul ball.
Runner.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Throw to third. Save. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. That one fouled off. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. This is Bryson Stott. Fouled off left side. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Moreno gathers, throws to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Line drive. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So the lineup flips over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First offering, and it just misses. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses in. No throw, safe at second. Here's the pitch. Rudder goes again. Strike in there. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Here's a 2-1. Foul ball there. Liner, base hit. The run scores from third. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Turner runs. Swinging a foul out of play. Turner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check on the runner, and Turner's back in. 0-2 now. Runner goes again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here in Houston, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time. That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball one. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Struck out looking his first time. Carroll getting the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's even up. Two down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Gurriel on the run. And it's caught for the out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Flied to right his first time. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swinging a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rips that one to right. Carroll makes the grab, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a foul ball. Fought off foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's
No,
feeling it
that's
right
too
now.
high.
And ball one. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ball one there.
One ball. One strike.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 46, John Curtis.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Max Kepler at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Now the 0-1. That to right. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now, Adrian Del Castillo. And before the pitch, he steps off. Suarez back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Up and in, and 1-1.
You know, these D-backs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. So digging in, Tyler Locklear grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. The Phillies up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
1 down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas, struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
The batter, the shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 2. In the dirt.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball.
Thomas
2
off
strikes.
the first with 2 away. Fly ball to right. Could be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Marte
No
swings
ball.
through it
1
for strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Second and third, 2 down. And
No,
delivers
that's
outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, right side. Makes a sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back here at Dyken Park. And now Harrison Bader.
Harrison. Bader.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas running hard to get it. And there's one down. Here's Trey Turner.
Number 7. Shortstop.
And the first offering is not close. Slice down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
No.
Swing and a miss. And now 2 and 2.
Well, when those hitters
2
count,
strikes.
sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
So Trey goes down on strikes.
Up next for the Phillies.
Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber.
Robo.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that,
No,
especially when you get to
inside.
2 strikes.
A changeup missing. 2 and 2. And that's too high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Back here in Houston, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's the strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Bader on a dead sprint, racing back, and it's off the wall. Heading for the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Gurriel, 0 for 2 in this one. Gurriel in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Fly ball center field. Bader sizing it up. Makes the grab, one away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
That one the other way.
That's foul.
And foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
Ball 1 to Bryce.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now it is JT Realmuto. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1 ball. No
Safe
strike.
at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Pitch inside. Go to third. Save. That wasn't close. Chopped left side. Alexander. In there. He's safe. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. On the ground to first, and that's foul. This to center field. Thomas on the move. He's got it, and there's one away. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 down. Base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Out to short. Turner zips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tyler Locklear. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Marsh has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. He caught it behind his back. And he'll be safe at first. Next to hit, Bryson Stott. To first, might be 2. And he takes it himself for the out. Goes to second, safe there. And now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And a foul ball. Popped up right side. Marte should have it. And makes the grab. 2 away now. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Headed for the plate. And he's out.
On the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Strom back to work. Laser base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Ketel Marte. This to third. Over to stop for one. On the first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Carroll, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Hit on the ground to short. No play. That's an infield single.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Kyle Schwarber. First pitch swinging. Turner on at first. Nobody out. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here is Bryce Harper. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. That's inside.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. So they turn to their closer, Yohan Duran.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Gurriel gets a piece. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Now a pop-up on the infield. Stop. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to.
Got it, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And starting this one, Max Fried.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
And that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. In the dirt, blocked. Harper gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe to second on to Goldschmidt. That's two. Trey Turner now.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, getting the nod on the mound, Ranger Suarez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Outside low, and that's ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
A little bit high, maybe. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
We got a full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
This one in the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. One down, there comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly ball. That one felt good. It's 2-0. Here's Stanton now. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1. Slice to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball up the middle. Turner. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Austin Wells digs in now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike.
1-1.
One down. Runners at second and third.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here is Goldschmidt.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And that one wrapped foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
3-2
No,
now.
that missed. That's a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Full count.
Hammer, base hit. Coming home. Throw, and it gets away.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. In the dirt, but kept close. And here it comes. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Goldie over at first with 1 away. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Out towards left center. Bader racing after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw cut off to third. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Foul ball there. Second and third here. 1 away. And that is out of play. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Inside. Ball 1.
Ball. 2-0.
And a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now in the Bronx. Here comes Real Muto. Max Fried will go to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 out now. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the inning, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And Judge spoils that one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Judge rips that one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bellinger takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Right side. Stop. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Doubled his first time up. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Fried back to work. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Wells down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. This is Bryson Stott. Free in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Now a screamer into the outfield. Castellanos makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Bounce to the right side, but it kicks foul. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Marsh hauls it in, and there's 2 away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Goldie batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw in there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's out of play, a foul ball. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, called strike. In the air to left center. Bader should have it. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Gets to it, on to first. Save! He beats the throw. Good hustle right there. Man at first. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Nobody out, runner at first. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 3-1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Struck him out swinging. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Trey Turner at the plate. Flied to right his first time. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
So now 1-2.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Back at Yankee Stadium, there's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan McMahon.
That one is upstairs.
That's a ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here's Trent Grisham. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. McMahon at second with nobody out.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Next offering is fouled back. Judge waits. Ground ball to Bohm. Two on, one out. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. And he pops up the bunt. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Goes to second. Safe there. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Inning over. New inning getting started, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. Strike one.
Well, these Phillies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering is down low. And that drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's 0-1.
The Yankees leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a little high.
Full count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that makes 11 strikeouts in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. In the air on the infield. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second.
Here.
In the dirt.
0-2.
On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Castellanos gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. To the right side. Harper takes it himself, inning over, and it could have been worse. Top of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Just missed.
That's down.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Up and in, and a count now even up. Stays alive. Inside, almost got him. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
McMahon settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1.
pitching for the Yankees, number 41, Jeff Hill.
That's a strike. It's 0-1. Hill, in his 7th
0-1.
season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. So here's Bader now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
down.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there. 2-1. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 outs. That one at the knees for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Off the plate, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. Back here in New York, now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Ripped to right. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone.
Jose Alvarado taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-1.
Double play ball to second. The underhand flip. One at second. And they'll just get the 1. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
This one kicks away from Real Muto. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Strike on the outside corner. Now 2-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch swinging. Bellinger on at second with 2 down. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Froze him with the heater at the knees. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering way off the plate. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Weaver with the strikeout. JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That's outside. 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
3-1.
swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
No, that's a foul ball.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Chisholm. Over to first. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Alvarado back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one misses. 3-0. And there's a foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bader makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a lefty out of the pen, Tanner Banks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And first offering is fouled off. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back in the Bronx. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 38, Kevin Williams.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
A little bit low.
Ball.
This one high in the air to left center. Grisham settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Bryson Stott.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Foul ball. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he chases that one. Now 2 out. And now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
Chisholm. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Yohan Duran.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That missed by a lot. And the count now 2-0. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Trent Grisham now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings through that one. Duran is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Real Mutil up with it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And that's in the dirt.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
They know when he comes
2 balls,
in,
1 strike.
pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
Counts full.
Ball four, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Bellinger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stanton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses, and it's 1-1. And strike 2. Runner at third, 2 away.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice.
Taijuan Walker gets the call from the pen. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ripped on a line to center. Bader pulls it down, and that will end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Bryce Harper to the plate.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 53,
And he steps off. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Man at first, nobody out. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Bednar picks over. Harper's back in a dive. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Brug, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. Move to second. Harper back in on a dive. In the dirt, blocked. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Harper leads off second with nobody out. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a foul ball. And that misses.
That's a ball.
3-1. Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fought off foul. 1 out and a runner at second. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him. And there's 2 away. Last chance for the Phillies. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Squirts away a little bit. The Phillies down to their final strike. Not close with that one. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.